Well, welcome everybody to Love, Death, and Dice! This is The Wild Beyond. Tonight, our three heroes delve deep into the second hag's lair, not only to find a magical unicorn, but maybe find a way the fuck out of this place and to get some answers. That's right! I'm your lovely Dungeon Master, Turk. My nose was vibrating that whole time. That was weird.
That's how we have to get out of this place? We have to fuck out of it?
Yes, we gotta fuck our way out this bitch.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Our way out.
Yes, but I'm your Dungeon Master Turk, just chilling. From me, happy fucking day today to you as well. And I'm here with lads. Hello.
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 Tonight is episode 9. So, we're going to roll some dice. We're going to tell some fucking stories. If you're brand new around here, we have loads of commands that you can use to get involved with the shows. I've also set up some new alerts for those, so it'll actually say your name out loud, which is kind of fun, so we know who the hell's fucking us over or helping us. And everyone listening in on the podcast and can't see the visuals, now they can also hear it, so that's wonderful stuff. Already off to a great start. No. Welcome to the Grouch Couch, everybody. Everybody say story, the best kind of story that has ever been storied. Everybody say that, please. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Story, the best story that's ever been storied.
That's right.
Story, the best story, every story.
Something story with a story on the story in the story.
But you guys rock. You guys rock for joining in on the fun here. So, when we last left off, you guys made camp next to a beautiful, wonderful pool. A magical pool in the middle of a magical forest. You slept decently into the night, you guys visiting your patrons in your dreams, etc. Reiner himself was having sex with a reverse mermaid in the sea. You came upon land and... Are you a cuddler, Reiner? Did you cuddle with this mermaid, or did you just leave?
I may be like a tiny bit of the cuddle, but... Okay. I will not stick around till like the morning to make you pancakes and like this shit. So
that's what I'm for. I make the pancakes.
Yes, okay. She makes the pancakes for all my lovers.
Beautiful. So you guys finish up your long rest. Now here's where we return to our actual story. You guys have packed up your camps. You've left this unicornish forest area and gotten back to the Who. What the fuck was his name? God damn it! The stupid owlbear. I keep forgetting his name.
Tom Patterson? No, Pete Townsend.
Pete Townsend, the owlbear, yes. You guys return to Pete Townsend, the owlbear. Now, for everybody watching and listening, if you don't remember, these guys have an owlbear, an adult one that they managed to tame and rescue, and it is pulling a chariot for them. So, you guys return to Pete Townsend and the chariot in the forest. He seems to be doing well, also slept well through the night. All of your other companions are there. You guys hop on the chariot. And I do want to also set the scene and say the sun has yet to rise in this area, but it is like that super, super early morning. So like all of the trees are like sparkling still with fairy magic, and all the plants are fluttering with their weird colors. And you guys hop on the chariot and begin heading towards Loomlurch, where the hag currently resides. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you get there?
Are we not supposed to go to some sort of goblin market?
What, do you want to buy a goblin?
No, I don't know. No, I don't want to buy people. That's fucked up. But no, weren't we supposed to go? I don't know where we were supposed to go. I'm fine with bitch slapping a hag.
Hops, while you guys are writing, there's a flower that the Oni Will gave to you, if you remember. You have it in your paws, and you're just twirling it as you guys are writing. And you're looking at it, and it seems to be a flower. But, is there anything you wish to do with it before you guys get to the hag's area?
What are you eating that for? What's wrong with you? It's a demon flower.
It says so. We're so hungry we ran out of carrots 33 weeks ago.
We haven't even been traveling for 33 weeks.
It feels like it though.
Oh my goodness. We ate last night. We found food. We made food last night.
Did we? Or did you make food for yourself?
You know I always make food for everybody. That's like I love making food. And it's only been like 2 days since we made apple fritters for a bunch of children. We've been eating this whole time.
Yeah, but I'm so hungry.
Well, listen, let's see if we can scavenge some stuff from the side of the road or something on our way.
So don't eat the demon flower.
No, didn't he say that's for giving him the plan for when we're ready to take on the hag, what we think the plan should be? We write the plan on the flower and then we crumple it up. If you eat it, God forbid what will happen. Maybe he'll take you over. That sounds fucked up. What if it came from his body? What if it possesses you?
Yeah, we should have just killed him on the spot.
Well, I mean, what do you think we should do then? I mean, what if we just, like, I don't know. How do you think we should get him away from the kids? And what do you think we should do?
Yeah. What if we tell him to come help us fight the hag?
That sounds like a good idea, but then who will watch the children?
He already is.
Oh, we have like 17 followers. There's somebody around here that can.
He already is coming to help you fight the hag. He already is.
Oh.
Yes.
And who knows, maybe those kids could like watch themselves, you know. Some of them are older, more responsible. They could like, you know, make the cereal. So it's easy, you know.
I know my ego's pretty good too.
All right.
It's not like they need help wiping their bottom. Or like...
You guys are debating back and forth on what to do with this demon. You do indeed, though, remember that he is coming to help you guys. He gave you like this whole heist plan before you guys left his area. I don't know if any of you guys wrote it down, but he gave you like this whole.
Well, he wanted to
heist
go
plan.
off on his own to do a thing, but I think he should join us so we can keep an eye on him.
Interesting.
Like, he was going to do his own thing. I think he should be with us, so if he does something, like, if some reason the curse gets lifted, we can just take him out. I don't want no kids getting harmed if he gets a curse lifted off him or something. Lord knows kids are traumatized enough. They don't need more.
All right. Well, if you guys want to say something to him, you're more than welcome to do so. Before you arrive, he gave you the message flower.
What do you think? Do you think we should tell him to meet us outside of Loom Lurch and have him accompany us?
Yeah. And then we'll send I think kids should be fine.
All right.
Right? Do I cripple? Do I yell into the flower? Meet us at Lumlech!
I think you ride it. You ride it
down, bud.
you ride it on the flower. I'm not supposed to be the smart one in this group. You ride it on the flower, then you crumple it.
Meet us at Lumlech. Swish.
Okay.
Obi.
And when you throw it, the petals in the wind get picked up and they fly off. Yeah. So, the forest in front of you is the darkest up here. It's a very dark part of the forest.
Cheers.
Even with the sun beginning to rise behind you, the forest seems to be the darkest. Hello, Bucket. Cheers.
Cheers, Bucket.
Yes. Let's know exactly where the eggs came from. True, huh? Up ahead, a colossal dead oak tree is down on its side. It looks to be like 3 living trees are growing naturally out of its fallen remains, just to give you an idea for how large it is. Their shapes resemble towers, with candlelit windows twinkling in the gloom and wooden balconies encircling gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, firelight spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. You guys get close and see there are 2 bridges, and they kind of intertwine together. And on the other side of them, you can see there are 3 stalls with goblins behind.
Did you still want to buy that goblin?
No, but I'd be down if anybody had like a banishment spell or something. Or like, I'd be down for like a decursifying this noisy fucking sword.
Yeah, it's still working on that. And if you give me at least 1 more character level.
Steve bought the PP shirt!
Play the shirt!
Yeah. Steve.
Get you some PP action.
Hell yeah, bro.
Steve's gonna have pee-pee all over his chest.
Now everybody knows you like PP enough to wear it. This is good.
Give me that PP. Hell yeah, dude.
Give me that PP.
Mm-hmm.
Words I never thought I'd be speaking.
I'm assuming you guys hop off the chariot. Your few companions are with you. Are you bringing all of them? Do you want to unhook the owlbear? Bring him with you? What do you guys do? What are your plans here? Your last moments of preparation before you cross the threshold into this lair.
I mean, I imagine I bring Agdon with me. And Star. Agdon and Star, because they both got some fighting capabilities.
Nice. Okay.
You guys can choose what to do with Gunther Huntington Woodworth III, and Pete Townsend.
Cat's fucking useless. All he does is talk shit.
Is Gunther like big enough for me to ride?
No. Almost, I would say.
You could ride Star.
Let's see how big Gunther is, though, Reiner. Will you roll me a D100? Highs or lows, my friend? Pick before you roll.
Lows.
Okay. Under 50. That's a 4. That's an extreme yes. That's an extreme yes, which means yes, he is well big enough for you to be able to ride. This is a big-ass tomcat.
Sweet.
You could have ridden the Displacer Beast.
And I'm not even gonna let him know I'm doing it. I'm just gonna get on top of him and pose up all warrior-like.
Nice. He looks back at you. No one has speak animals active, so you can't understand what he says, but you can tell he's giving you some sass when you climb on his back. He's like...
And then I just do the horse heels in the abdomen, and I just...
Okay, roll me an animal handling. Miss with serval somewhere in his ancestry? Could be. Could be. I think that's cool.
Oh. That is a 12.
Nice. That's good enough. That's good enough. He's like, okay. And he begins going across the bridge. Hops, anything you do? Do you want to hide some eggs behind some bushes or something?
Well, that's why I leave it. Actually. I'm just going to kind of hop around. I got a basket just filled with eggs. Don't ask where they came from. You don't want to know.
Were you selling my pickled eggs?
No, not your pickled eggs. But they're definitely pickled, though.
Okay. All right. Now, you 3 head across the bridge. I do have a map. I'll bring it up soon. But there are 3 stalls as you guys are going across the bridge. There are 3 stalls, once you reach the end, selling candy. And situated in this small clearing, lit by windows carved into the giant fallen tree. The windows are protruding light that lights up this small clearing that are carved into the tree. 2 goblins are working each one of the stalls. It looks like the whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee-colored apple head who appears to be muttering quietly to himself as he's pacing back and forth. And he looks a little something like this. Whoops, not that.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, he looks like he means
yes.
business.
Yeah. So, as you guys stand here, what do you do?
So you said all the stalls have just candy? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to approach the toffee apple-headed goblin. And I will begin speaking in goblin, because that is the other language I know.
Oh, nice. Actually, so as you're approaching then, you hear him muttering to himself. Like he's literally like talking.
Gift an item.
Bucket the goblin just redeemed random item. Violet.
Ooh.
Oh,
How
thank you,
neat is
Bucket.
that? I gotta
The
grab
goblin
him from
walks
over
out with
there.
a bucket on its head, and it just throws this item at you.
These
Yeah.
goblins are really nice.
Bucket, we're gonna get to this dialogue real quick. Don't let me forget, because I'll give the item to Violet. I gotta grab my cards from the table right there. He's muttering to himself, and he's like, "You know, stupid fucking worm stuck in my head. See, it was stuck in my head. Oh, you think you know? Well, yeah, I'll talk to you, and then you talk to me, and then maybe one day we could save it or something. Whatever. Hello,
Hello.
hello."
But I say it in goblin, not common.
You can tell he's impressed, and he's like, "A fairy that speaks goblin? Okay. Hello. I'm very good. Very cool. Okay."
We are travelers through here, and we were seeing if we could buy something a little more rare than the candy you sell here.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, 1 second. What the fuck are we looking for?
Unicorn horn? Banishment spell? The
Oh,
will to
yes.
live?
Do you have, like, the unicorn horn?
Yeah,
Or maybe,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like a remove curse potion or spell?
He's like, we might have some candy that helps to remove curses. Just maybe. But we're only really selling candy. I can also set up a meeting with Scabatha if you're interested in that. But that's really all that we do.
Is this useful to you?
I mean, we are heading to see Scabatha, but we don't hear you because you're speaking goblin.
Well,
All
no.
we hear is.
I'm switching between goblin and common. Listen, he does not have, like, he might have a candy that removes curses, maybe, but no unicorn horn. But he can set up a meeting with the Scabatha.
Well, I mean, we don't want no remove curse from the hag. We're probably gonna, like, make unalive. But I mean, what do they deal in for their candy? What do they dabble in? Like,
Okay.
what do they want?
What other things do your candies do, Mr. Goblin?
Well. Our candies do all different kinds of effects from what we've seen, but we never really know what it is until you, eat it. And
Are any
you
of them cursed?
walk over to his the merchant stalls, and you can tell that all of the candy is like solid, like delicious candy, like with beautiful candy glaze, and they're all colorful and different, shades of pastels. But inside of them, they kind of look to be made of weird ingredients, like rotting apples and like bugs and other kinds of stuff. Like, they are goblins creating candy, but they all look fucking delicious.
So, like Willy Wonka in the shit factory, or?
So, like, how much is it for like a party pack or like a bag, a satchel? How much?
I will grab it for you real quick, but let me move you guys up here into this area.
They're
You
gonna
can
be
see
like,
it on the map.
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, the green screen
Obviously
doing
not
crazy
speaking
things to
goblin.
that map.
Yeah, it is. Think I should change it? Let's see here.
I mean, it seems mostly fine, but yeah, green screen doing crazy things to that map.
Here we go. So here you guys are. Here he is. Okay. He looks at you, Reiner, and he's like, "Well, we here in the Feywild, we don't really like trade in like gold and stuff. We do trade in, equal, lesser value. I mean, maybe you guys can help me with something, and then I'll give you as much as we can provide. Or unless you have something valuable, then we can make a trade."
I mean, what does he need help with? Because, I mean, if it's something easy, we can do it. But I might have something a little fun to trade with.
He looks at you, his accent changes, and he's like, first, I'll introduce myself. I am Chucklehead. You can call me Chuckle or Head. That's fine.
Chuckles.
Yeah, I am, very protective of a child here. Her name is Mishka. She's, I think, 9 years old, and she's working here. And this guy, the hag, keeps her in the kitchen. She works as like a maid. And if you can help get Mishka away from Granny Nightshade, then we can call it a deal.
Oh, I mean, it's about a child. You bet your sweet baby I can help with that. I pride myself on helping children.
Okay. All right.
I will do the best that I can to locate Mishka. And she's a little goblin girl?
No. Let me see. She's not a goblin.
They're all goblins. I figured she'd be a goblin.
She is a 9-year-old. He says, no, she's a 9-year-old female human. She serves Granny Nightshade as like a scullery maid. Yeah, Mishka, she has managed to escape Loomerch twice, but she got tracked back down again. And got recaptured.
The poor thing.
Yeah.
Poor thing. I mean,
he looks at you, Reiner, in like the middle of the conversation and says in Goblin, he's like, "These guys are cool."
Yeah, they're like cool. If you think they're cool, then yeah. But they are like the pure-hearted people. They don't do like the wrong things. They try their best to do the right things, but sometimes, they're a little clumsy about it, but their heart is in the right place.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Yeah. So if you can promise me you'll try to get Mishka free, and I'll give each one of you guys a free piece of candy. And the offer still stands to set up the meeting with Scabatha.
So if you, just a question, I don't mean no offense by it. What is your relation with the hag if she keeps capturing a kid that you care about? What pray tell is your relationship with the hag? If you want to get a kid free from her, but you can also set up a meeting with her, I might just be a little confused. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay. We were hired to, just work here, sell some candy. People come by. The kids love the candy. The hag lets us set, up here and sell the candy. And we've never left. Mishka loves my candy. She comes by and she's super sweet. And, yeah. Then he, starts muttering to himself again, under his breath. And Reiner, you understand because it's in Goblin. And he's like, and a stupid worm in my head. It's eating away my brain. But we're working together. It's teaching me the ways. Anyways,
Can I look at his head and see if I can seize this worm?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
Oh shit!
Something about giving head here.
So it's a 10.
Shit. You get really close to his head and you start looking through the apple core on his head, and he kind of moves around a little bit, but you can see something squirming in there. Like in the apple, there's like a worm that's now gone into his head.
Can I can I use Mage Hand to try and grab the worm and pull it out?
You can sure try. You can sure
Are we gonna
try.
kill this goblin? But it's like he's the boss. If you kill him by pulling out a worm, you might want to ask for consent first.
Oh no, I want to do this while he's not paying attention.
Okay. Do you have a song you play when you cast Mage Hand? Or do you just do it?
Let's see. I don't know. Like Mage Hand, Mage Hand, Mage Hand, Mage. Go do my work, make it easy.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Certifiable _nerd just redeemed advantage. Riener.
Nice. So we're gonna give you advantage. You're gonna make a sleight of hand check for your Mage Hand to grab this worm. Go ahead.
I might tweak that song a little later, so don't think that it's set in stone. Okay, that's either 21 or a 25.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You play your music as he's looking at Violet, and the Mage Hand shoots out and like pinches this little worm really tiny in the apple, and it's like starting to wiggle it out, and he like looks over at you and he sees that you just played this music, and he's like no, I'm not sad about the turn of events because it's changed my outlook and disposition, making me kinder and more sympathetic to the plight of others. I think that I can speak to this maggot in my head and it speaks to me, and unless you have some kind of benefit of magic that cures disease, I believe if you pull it out, it might kill me. But you've got it pinched. What do you do, Reiner?
I'm going to speak to him in Goblin, and I'm going to be like, listen here, big man. Big boss guy. Is this thing bothering you? Like, do you want it out? Like,
no,
for real?
No.
Are you sure? You positive?
Yes. Maggots, my friend.
Reiner, I think I got lesser restoration to make it better if you do.
You have... Wait, he'll get better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here. Hell yeah. Lesser restoration. Let's do it. Like, same time.
You touch a creature, and you can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Nice. Okay. So it's just like, aha, for you. You just touch him. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say, actually, there, Hops? You try to do, when you do lesser restoration, you're used to this glowing light that you have been taught to use. But from all your time in the Feywild, and from some things you've learned recently, as you cast your magic, it feels a little bit different. Like it tingles your toes. And as you reach out to touch him, darkness rushes out of your hand and flushes his body, and then goes up into the sky. But as it does, he's falling. As the worm comes out, the darkness comes out, touches his body, and then he stands up and he's like, well, what's going on?
We, helped you, I think.
Nah. Doubt it.
No, we did. We took the parasite out of you.
Right. And then, like, one of his little goblins come up next to him, and they're like, in Goblin, they speak, Reiner, you understand? He's like, well, you promised him 3 pieces of candy, and, here, you make a promise. Keep to it. And so the little goblin hands you each 1 piece of candy, and then on his walk back to the stall, Chuckle slaps him in the face. He's like, giving away candy for free? Fucking idiot. God. Why are we still here, helping these kids? This is bullshit. Pack everything up. Let's get the fuck out of here. Don't need anything else?
What about that girl that you like and you want us to protect or steal back from scavengers? A 9-year-old?
9-year-old.
Mishka?
Oh no, it's that Granny Nightshade has it.
Yeah.
Mishka?
Mishka.
Roll me a persuasion when you say Mishka to him.
Do you want me to roll it?
Violet.
Yeah, who's?
Oh.
Violet.
Uh-oh.
That's an 18.
Oh.
He goes, yeah. No, she's sweet girl. In trouble. You keep to your fucking promise.
That's why you gave us the candy. That was the deal. Do you want me to bring her to you, or do you just want me to make sure she's free?
Make sure she's free.
You got it.
And I'm setting up a deal or whatever. Fuck it. Why aren't you packing shit up? Hurry up, idiots.
You catch more bees with honey, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna make a call. I'm gonna get Granny Nightshade around here for y'all to talk to. And then I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Good? We square?
I mean, if you just show us the way to get to her, that would also work.
I don't know. I'm not really allowed in the tree, but there's a front place. What?
Do you have like a jar or something that I could have? Like a sealable jar?
You got something?
Oh, I thought you said jaw.
Yes. I was thinking like I will give you back my piece of candy for the jar.
Okay, fine.
I
sure,
thought
yeah.
Reiner's trying to make a video.
I don't want to know what's going to go in the bottom of that jar.
Yeah. Grabs the candy, gives you a little jar.
And then with my mage hand still holding the worm, I'm going to drop it in the jar and close it.
Shit. Oh, shit. That's cool. That's very cool. One fairy.
One fairy, one jar.
One jar.
Yeah,
let me grab my
video.
item cards as well. One second.
I've seen that video before.
So, Hops, what do you think? Do you think this candy's cursed? Do you think we can try the candy?
You're like you're gonna end up eating that candy and then can't hear anything for the next week.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'd probably eat it. I turn it to Jello.
Here you go. Your magical item, Violet. We're gonna do that. Straight from Bucket. Bucket.
Can Star the cat have found it? Can my displacer beast have found it and brought it up to me?
Hell yeah, that's fun. I love that.
A part of the couch, a part of the crew.
Contra Nate
Hey!
subscribed.
Contra Nate subscribed! What's up, Nate?
Contra Nate.
Gift a potion.
DM Steve _ Forge of Law just redeemed custom potion. Whatever potion at Frog Toys 2 was going to give, to whomever they were going to give it.
Okay, Frog Toys, let us know what's up. Steve's
Frog
helping you
Toys
out
laid
here.
on us.
Yeah. Also, 28 months, Nate. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Now that we're in this
The
lull here.
community lifting each other up. We love to see it.
The fuck? This is interesting.
Another cursed sword.
I know, right? No, it's not at all.
Part of the couch, a part of the crew.
Pizza
Ring.
Oath did subscribe.
Happy handcuffs.
Pizza of death!
Thanks,
Thanks,
Pizza
Pizza
Death.
Hey, let me crack open another brew. Happy Fertility Day, my friend.
Flash potion to stank made of cheese balls and alcohol. Thank you, Steve. These frog toys.
I fucking hate you, frog toys.
It's a stink
I told you that story in confidence. In confidence.
You know I have a stink bomb
Well, it's
there.
yours
Hops.
now.
Ring of Elemental Command Fire.
Oh, that sounds fun. Do I have to attune to it? Because I can't attune to nothing.
It does, yeah. Requires attunement. But this ring is linked to one of the 4 elemental planes. While wearing this ring, you have advantage on attack rolls against elementals from the linked plane, and they have disadvantage against you. The ring has 5 charges. It regains 1d4 at dawn. The spells cast from this ring have a DC save of 17. You can expend 2 of the ring's charges to cast Dominate Monster on a fire elemental. In addition, you have resistance to fire damage. You can also speak and understand Igian. If you help slay a fire elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain access to the following properties. You're immune to fire, and you can cast the following spells from the ring. Burning Hands, Fireball, and Wall of Fire.
Wow. That's fun.
So if you ever run into a fire elemental, you're fucking set. Yeah, thanks, Bucket. Very cool.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty cool. Frog loves you, Hops. Hell yeah. We do have the Easter Bunny on our stream. How crazy is that? A lot of people wish they could get this, right?
I don't see other streams doing that. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
We celebrate the Easter around here.
Okay,
Totally.
one final bit of homework.
What was it called again?
The Ring of Elemental Command Fire. Hops,
right.
Violet, do either of you guys eat your candy? Or do you want to save it for the effects for later? It's a 1d8 magic chart that will happen when you eat it.
Gift an item.
Can I ask
It's an Imahara just redeemed random item. Celebrating the bunny.
That's right, baby.
Can I ask what the probability of it being cursed is?
It even looks like if it is something bad, it's not that bad.
3 out of 8.
Which just looks funny. And I think it's 1 out of 8, actually.
1 out of 8 is bad.
Yeah, and it's not even that bad. It's just like nothing happens, kind of.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have mine.
Okay.
I
Does
got
the bunny
2.
lay eggs? That's a good question. Yep, you got the bad one.
What the fuck?
You eat the candy and you suddenly begin foaming at the mouth, making it difficult, but not impossible for you to speak.
She's
How
got
long does
fucking
it
babies!
How long does it last?
Let's just, I don't know, an hour in game.
All right.
Just foaming at the mouth.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I had to get the one bad one. I think
Hops.
I took my look back there, Hops, just so you know.
Circlet of
Blasting! That
blasting.
sounds dope.
Doesn't require attunement, but while wearing the circlet, you can use an action to cast Scorching Ray. When you make this spell's attacks, you do so with +5. The circlet can't be used this way again until the next dawn. So once per day, you can cast Scorching Ray at a +5.
Ooh.
Very good. And I started blasting. Okay. By this time,
Take a seat and roll for initiative.
Eminemos has followed.
hello. Welcome in, friendo. Thanks so much for the follow.
Emos.
Eminem.
Eminem, but he's emo. He's got like a swoop instead of being like short blonde hair. He got that over the eye swoop.
By this time, the goblins have started packing up all their stuff. It's almost all packed up. And it looks like Chuckle has already made his phone
Banner
call.
word.
And
Contranate just redeemed banner word. Roll.
A spin of the dice, as it were.
spin of the dice.
A
Jesus, Nate.
tumble. Give them a tumble. Give.
Chucklehead. he leads you guys around, and as he's walking and leading you guys around. And where is it? L3, got it. He says, called Nightshade. She's going to show up in a few minutes. I'm going to be leading you guys into the parlor. You can talk to her, make whatever deals you want. Do whatever. But after that, I'm out of here. And as long as you stick to your promise, we'll be fine. Sounds good?
All right.
Sure.
All right. Sounds good. And he leads you around the giant-ass tree to a door that enters into the tree. He opens the door, and it slowly creaks open. The wood is made of the same kind of wood as the tree, which you guys find odd, but it literally creaks open. And as you guys step in, you can see that this chamber is nestled between walls of twisted roots through gaps in which you can see outside into the garden to the left. It's like a beautiful woodland that surrounds this whole area. A closed wooden door stands to the north that leads into another room. In the center of this room, there are 4 armchairs encircling a small table laid out in tea service. A painted wooden box, it's a couple feet large, sits on its side and rests in a corner, and there's a crank that's protruding from the wooden box, causing it to resemble something like an oversized jack-in-the-box. He says, "Laters," and shuts the door, leaving you guys in there.
Okay, we're about to meet the Granny Nightshade, and I have an idea.
Megan_Nicole 1818 subscribed.
Megan!
Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Hello, my sweet Megan.
Hello!
Megan's one of the oldest fans of Children of Proteus.
No way! Hey,
OG fan
cheers.
right there.
4 months.
Also, an evil little sister of Drake and Josh. We know what you did.
I would like to run this idea by you guys. So
Alright.
we need a way to get into Granny Nightshade's place, right?
Fucking court! Rain from
Cougar
above!
Slayer.
Cougar
Slayer
Slayer.
just cheered 100 bits.
What up, Cougar Slayer? Yo, dude, my guy. I followed you the other day. I didn't know you were streaming and shit. Just casual gamer. Love that. If I ever catch you live, man, cheers up. And everyone here, support the Couch family. Cougar Slayer's a part of it. You know what I mean? If you like some gaming shit, give Cougar a follow. Hell yeah. Cheers, bud. And thanks for the 100 bits. Everybody.
So anyways, we need to get into Granny Nightshade's hideout and like find out the things and like maybe kill her. Who knows? But I have an idea. We're going to pretend that Violet is a child that me and Hops captured, and we are going to give her to Granny Nightshade, and we need to walk into her establishment to see maybe if
I'm not exactly
This-
child size though.
Oh, don't worry. I cast Reduce on Violet.
Okay, yeah, you shrink in size. How do you feel about that as it just suddenly happens, Violet?
You know, you really are really bad at consent. My goodness, you gotta like ask permission to shrink somebody.
Oh, darling, you
I'm saying.
have no idea. I cast bondage on her as well.
I hate this. I hate this. You
Yeah,
know
but
my
the funny thing
favorite
is, though,
spiders, right?
for Reduce, I believe you just go half size. So you were 6 foot tall, now you're just 3 foot tall.
Oh, so now I'm just the same size as them, right? That's what we're
Yes,
saying?
we are pretending you are a tiefling child. This is the point.
Okay, so we're the same size? Perfect. I'm gonna punch Reiner in the nose.
Oh,
The way that we do this is you're only allowed to hit another player character if they consent to the damage. Feel like they deserve it.
I
So,
consent
Reiner,
to the damage. This is,
fair.
eye for an eye, whatever.
Fair enough. Roll me 1d4.
1d4.
I.
And Proteus has a problem punching other
Part of the
players in the
couch,
face.
a part of the crew.
Contra
Contra
Nate with
gifted.
community subs.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did. Thanks, Contranate. You gifted 5 subs to the community. What a fucking legend. That's right. Cheers, man. Hey, thank you so much for supporting the show.
Oh
Cheers,
no, my crippling disease.
buddy. Man, oh no, not a hype train. That's getting close. Everybody,
Part
hey,
of the couch, a part of the crew.
Children
no,
of
not
Proteus
my
50
crippling
community
disease.
subs.
Dang it, Proteus! Cheers. Thank you so much for supporting the show
told
you're
you
a part of. Hey, it's literally tax evasion. That's what's going
All
on.
aboard the train. Choo choo.
That's it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
yes. Peace and love. How much did you damage me?
4. I got a 4. It was
Okay,
it was
great.
a
Damage.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's go!
Right after she damages me, I cast my bondage on her.
Okay.
The wand of binding.
Wand of binding. Oh yeah, very cool, very cool. I'll explain what happens in a second. But first, 420 bits from Steve! Cheers, Steve. Thanks, buddy. And 69 from Tyler. Cheers, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was shouting out Cougar Slayer. I'm going to do a couple other community shout-outs right now, right here in the middle. That's what I'm going to do. 1,000 from Contranate! Jesus Christ, man. Cheers. It's cheers. I don't know why the hype train is just, like, cut off all the other alerts that should be happening. But thank you for the 200 as well, Kat. Appreciate it. Catherine. Oh, no, there
The
it goes.
00 Amalus just cheered 69 bits.
Cheers, buddy.
Fucking coins! Rain from above.
Hell
DM
yeah.
Steve
Fucking
underscore Forge
coins.
of Law just cheered 420 bits. Let's go.
Cheers, Steve. Let's go.
Ow.
Holy
Contranate
shit.
just cheered 1,000 bits.
Can y'all believe this shit?
Coins rain from above.
It's just Catherine cheered 200 a first time cheerer. Cheer 200.
Oh,
Hey, just
Part of the
Catherine.
Holy shit!
Contranate 50
There's like
community
too much
subs.
going on.
Thank you, Contranate.
try, motherfuckers. Hot trains for bondage.
Chick cowboy.
Man. Cowboy. Yeah.
Wabba
Get
Jack
choo-chooed,
Wagon.
idiots. Thank you guys for the support. For real. And what I was just about to say, and shout out Cougar Slayer, shout out our whole streaming family, man. Rising Tide raises all ships, you guys. We've got Tyler and Steve here as well from Forge Allure. Make sure to give Forge Allure a shout out, you guys, and give them a follow. And Contranate actually used to stream. They did back in the day, and they were the one that encouraged me to start streaming. So I've said it a few times, but without them, we wouldn't be here, baby. So thank you so much, Nate. Dang, what a train and bondage. Are we in a Western?
No, different kind of
We ain't
video.
running no trains on Violent Femmes tonight. I will rend every single one of you lifeless.
But of course, we have to get out of this.
Oh my goodness. But cheers, you guys. Thank you so much for the hype train and the support, man. Appreciate that so much. Keeps us going. Keeps us making cool ass shit. Fuck yeah. Cheese and rice.
A level 4? My goodness, this we're just pumping right along. I hate that I worded it that way.
Do you want to see a corgi for the hype train?
We can show off potentially 3 corgis for a hype train. Just saying.
Yeah, but
And a lab.
mine's a puppy.
Yours is a baby. Look at that cheese nugget.
His name is Cheese. Corgi reward, everybody. Say hello, Cheese. Cheeser? Say hello.
Oh, look at Cheese.
Good boy. They're getting fed right now, so.
Cheese says,
Yes.
Father, why are you talking to the box? There's no person there.
There's no person there. He's like, what you talking about? What you saying? Can I pet
Let me
that
pet
dog?
that dog.
Come to my house. You can pet him, Steve. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. You deal the damage. We're gonna set the scene before we move on here. And thank you guys again for the hype train stuff. He doesn't.
We
know what
get to a level 9, we'll all show off our dogs.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. How do you like that?
Yeah, if we get to a level 9, every single one of us brings on a dog.
You take 4 damage as he punches you in the face, really tiny, Reiner. And then you use hold person, and you go up in full bondage, Violet. There are 4 chairs in this room. You guys have a couple minutes before Nightshade shows
Part
up.
of the couch, a part of the crew.
Anything
DM
else you
Steve
want to do?
underscore Forge of Law
We're
gifted
going to put
community
Violet
subs.
on the table in the middle of the room while she's just like foaming at the mouth and like shaking around.
He's fucking crazy, man!
Okay.
You best believe I'm crazy. I'm gonna kill every last one of you. You get my displacer beast hurt. I will kill every last one of you. How dare you do this?
Did I bring some mushroom guys with me?
I know, my headphones
Did you?
died.
Can I?
Or did you leave?
Sure.
At least one of them?
Yeah, if you want to say you did, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I'm going to shove the mushroom ass end into Violet's mouth to get her to shut up.
He's like, hello! She's on the table like a cooked hog. And you guys are standing there. You look over, and the door begins to open. Entering in the room is the hag, Skabatha. But you look down for a second as she waves her hand, and 3 of the 4 chairs come alive. Thankfully, you didn't sit in them, because all 3 of them were mimics. Their tongues smack around, the cushions clamp with sharp teeth, and they...
A part of the couch, a part of the crew.
The 00 Amless gifted community subs.
Oh shit, Tyler! Thanks, Tyler. With the 5 gifted subs supporting the fucking show, dude!
Hell yeah.
00 Aimless. God. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Level 4 complete, on to level 5.
I
We
would
want
like to
doggies.
eat.
You will get the doggies, you have to reach level 9. Ho ho ho, you will never get this.
That's right. The 3 chairs go up against the wall, their tongues slap around. The hag steps into the room and looks at the 3 of you. That's where we're going to end this scene. But I guess we should do a thumbnail pose. Go on ahead and keep that pose there, Violet.
Can we get a bit of a side profile?
Here's the thing we do around here called thumbnail poses, y'all. Y'all can throw out poses into chat. These guys will pose as those things, and then you guys can make memes and put weird backgrounds and shit. Share them around, have some fun in Discord. You know what I mean? Sometimes we make emotes out of them, other kinds of fun shit. At your request. And if you have a suggestion for a pose, throw it into the chat, all right? There's no way that could be the thumbnail for this. Is that a Benadryl bottle? What the fuck is it? Hey, hold up your hands. Um, 2010 white kid gangster pose.
That's oddly specific. I don't know if I can accomplish this. Hold on. Oh.
Killing my calves, man.
Yeah, dude. Nice Slavic squat. Pose specifically for hops pooping jelly beans. Poop up some jelly beans, sir, hops.
Roll for initiative.
Swodem has
Hey!
followed.
Sodom! Welcome. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Nice. Okay. I know we're in a hype train, but we're going to take our break because I'm going to take my pupper outside. He is on a schedule and stuff. And we're going to come back and see what happens with Skabatha. All right? So we'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We appreciate y'all's support. Everybody, actually, before we go, can I get some GIF poses? Y'all want to make some new GIFs for Discord and stuff? Yeah?
I have a for you.
Everybody do like a for Poobert, do like a good morning. Nice, Reiner. How do you make a GIF anyway? You just record it, crop it, drop it into the right program. Yeah. Everybody do like a hello. Hi. Hello. Very good. All right, we'll be right back in a few minutes, everybody. Cheers, and thank you so much for the level 5 hype train right here on Fertility Day. Cheers, you guys. I hope your eggs are fertile and your sperm is plenty. Cheers to ya. That's right.
I like my eggs scrambled.
I like mine over easy. Sup, dude? Don't you dare. Frog shooting blanks. Oh, no. Same frog, that's the dream. All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Let's go. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Love, Death, and Dice. That's T-U-R-K. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. So, we're going to get right back into our story today. We're just going to get right back into it. Let's do it. Here we go. You three stand there as the three chairs get pushed back up against the walls. And you look up to see the hag. Skabatha's appearance, she's short, thin, a gnarled woman swathed in a tattered dress. She has cracked white face paint that plasters her features, with crimson splotches on her cheeks and thick mascara coating her sparse eyelashes. Underneath her makeup, her flesh is textured like rotten bark and infested with wood, lice, and fungus. There's a large wind-up key sticking out of her back as part of her body. She roams on in, not walking, but flying on a rocking horse.
Hello, great Skabatha.
What is this?
We have an offering of a new child worker for you. This one is strong. Do not pass on this opportunity, for she can accomplish many things that other weak children cannot.
Worker, you say? She zooms over on the rocking chair. She gets real close and floats around Violet. Gets real close to your face, like smells you. She like grabs your hair and holds it up and smells it. As she's doing that, Violet, I guess roll me a deception to act like a child, and I will give you advantage. The help action you will be receiving, from Reiner as he's describing you as she is smelling you. The help action gives you, we're going to give you a d6. Continue saying whatever you're going to say, Reiner.
She is a little tough-mannered, but I'm sure once you get past that, she can accomplish many things for you. Many, many things. All that we ask in return for this great favor is to receive a wonderful tour of your factory.
A tour? When dealing with outsiders, I am often skeptical, but children are better off working for me than picking up lots of bad habits, aren't they?
Oh, this is for sure.
Now,
child slavery is great.
This one looks to be a little older than what I... Why is the music in this room screaming at me? The music, please, calm down.
She waves her hand and silences the music.
Now, they're better off working for me. I will take this one. Although it seems that she's a little bit older. I will take her. And something else from you I will have. Would you want to do me a favor?
Yeah, sure, great Skabatha. Why not?
There are a couple of things I am looking for. I am the oldest of the Hag sisters, and boy, I hate my sisters, but there is a child by the name of Will, and Will of the Feywild, bring him to me, Granny Nightshade, alive, and I We'll give you this tour if you make me this promise. Well, I have 2 other things as well if you feel that Will is out of your repertoire.
Is he supposed to be showing up around here at some point?
What's that?
Nothing. So, yes, we may look into acquiring this Will person you speak of, whom we've never met. And, what are the other tasks that you have?
Well, I'm looking for a lost unicorn horn. Also, there is a play that is happening in Motherhorn in Yon. And if you promise that you will sabotage this play, that's also fine. It's being, it's happening, well, my sister's involved, and I want her to fail.
Okay. And which of your sisters, whom might this be?
I actually don't remember the name. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we can do 2 of these things.
Okay. This Herengon is very feisty. Does he happen to know maybe a friend of mine? His name is Agnon.
Possibly. I think they came from, the same area.
Bunny, do you know Agnon?
Yeah.
Do you follow his chaos?
Yeah, I follow nobody but you, oh great, beautiful mistress, you.
Nah. I wasn't looking to dry hump a bunny today, but...
Well, I mean, you know how fertility festivals go.
Yes, it is fertility day, meaning my eggs are warm.
Well, if you would like me to bless your eggs with fertility-ness, I am pretty clerical.
Sure. Before we move on, why don't you bless my eggs with clericalness? Herengon.
Like in front of everybody?
Well, sure.
Oh, wait. To accomplish this task, I have worked with this bunny many, many times before. What I need you to do... oh great Scabatha, is close your eyes and cover your ears so that you may be blessed and your eggs be warmed by the fertility magic of my bunny cleric here.
Roll me deception,
I'm a very
Reiner.
shy caster. I don't like when people watch. Although I like to watch. What's up?
This is a 23.
She's like, okay, sure. She covers her ears and closes her eyes.
And then I fly over and I fart in her face, and then I go back to where I was.
It's all nothing.
She says out loud, this magic smells awfully bad.
I tap on the shoulder to get her to take her
DM
hands off
Steve
her ears.
_Forge
I was like,
of Law
the
just
magic
redeemed
usually
couch speech.
smells. I'm sorry
Violet,
about
on
that,
the
but
importance
that's
of
just how it
consent,
works.
well gagged.
Wild gagged. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. After this interaction is done, before you could even cast your spell, Hops, you guys hear outside screaming scarecrows. And you look out the window to see a bunch of little walking scarecrows that run through the other side of the tree and then appear on the other side of the garden. And you see them out there, and there's a bunch of kids with, like, swords that just start fucking them up. Fing, 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 out in the garden, all of them. And you're looking out the window. All three of you roll me perception.
Mine is a 14.
Okay.
Mine's a 13.
On a 14, Reiner, you're the only one that sees it. But Will, the Uni, he's still in his child form, but he's in the back of the trees. You see him, and he looks out to the window, and he gives a thumbs up, and then he rushes towards what looks like a tower of some kind out there, while the kids are just fucking up the scarecrows. He's just like,
I'm going to turn to Scabusa, and I say, Great Scabusa, we are being attacked by the children. We need to seek shelter in your home.
First off, she's like, no, my scarecrows will take care of it, stupid children. Shelter, though, are you scared?
No, we wish to protect you, Scabusa, from these awful, vile little children with no manners.
Okay. Actually, roll me deception. Let's do that.
So this is a 25.
Fuck. She's like,
He has a +7.
well, it might be nice to not have to worry. So, let us go then, together.
Yeah! Together! And I'm gonna grab the tiefling child by the hair and drag her along with!
God damn, Hops.
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Can I be walking behind Violet, and Hops is in front of Violet, and I'm going to like loosen her restraints from the back a little bit,
Okay.
enough to where she can get out of them, but just enough to where they look like they're still on.
Okay. So there are, you guys walk together, and you can still hear the fighting happening outside in the garden. But you guys walk into the next door, which leads you into what looks like a workshop. There are flickering lanterns that illuminate this cluttered workshop, and it's filled with, soft, ambient music as you enter. Almost if magically put there. Sounds a little bit like bells and chimes. There are parts of toys that are heaped out all along the tables, but the toys are like, you take a glance, they look kind of demented, like dolls' heads with their eyes that are X'd out, and like stabbed voodoo dolls, etc. Half-built rocking horses.
Ew. Already used voodoo dolls? Gross.
There's a stove at the back of the room that holds a saucepan. That is a saucepan that's melting some kind of metal. There are 3 doors that exit. Out to the garden, back out to where the goblins were, and then right ahead of you guys. But as you enter this room, there are 3 young children that are gathered around a work table. Looks like the oldest one, a drow boy, he prances on top of a tabletop with a soap in hand, like a little bar of soap, while a halfling girl giggles at him. And he's telling some kind of story about how he stole something. And then as soon as you guys enter, and he sees Scabatha, they all drop to the ground, and she goes, "Stupid kids! Get back to work! All 3 of you! Work, 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 work!" She pulls out a ruler and like slams it on the table. Psh, psh, psh. Guests,
Work.
follow me. And then she turns, she points at you, small Violet, and she's like, "This is where you will be eventually, working those little tiefling thumbs to the bone."
Tiefling!
You guys venture into the next room. And it looks like, what is this? Sorry. It looks like a kitchen of sorts. Oh, let me find it here.
A kitchen with swords!
That's right. This kitchen is carved out of the trunk of the tree, of the fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves, laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. It smells sickly sweet. There is a young human girl shackled to a work table. She is hard at work peeling potatoes. You can tell her shackles are set into the floor, and nearby there's a padlocked iron gate through which...
Can I kick Fishy? As in, this might be Mishka. Can I just be like... Can I kick her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like beating you up now at this point.
I noticed that it might be Mishka.
Nice. What do you do?
Shit, I don't know.
You can see around her ankles there are shackles that have a big lock on them.
Oh, do you think, actually, can I take out the jar with the worm in it in my coat and, like, flash it to her?
Sure.
I don't know if she'll know about it.
Roll me a charisma check.
A charisma check?
Yeah.
It's just straight up charisma?
Yeah.
So this is a 15. Oh no, it's a 16.
Nice. You flash it to her, and you kind of like make the...
A part of the couch, a part of the crew.
Crimson Rockstar subscribed. Hey, you hacking nerds.
Hey, Crimson. Cheers, bud.
Howdy.
Star.
Cheers.
What's going, bud? How the hell are ya? Welcome in here, buddy. How are ya? Sorry I'm late. What's up, Poober? We talked about you earlier. You missed it. You flash her the jar, and you make the shape of the head of the goblin, and she looks, her eyes light up, and she sees the worm and sees you, and she stops peeling the potatoes, and she's like... Skabatha's just like distracted, kind of explaining what the kitchen looks like all around you guys.
I'm just going to make this gesture. I'm just going to make this gesture real quick to her.
She's like, okay, all right.
See, tiefling child, look at the pretty plates. Your master demands you admire her cutlery.
Skabatha turns around, she's like, yes, my child, admire the plates. Very done, very well done, Herringon, yes.
I want to see if this works.
Okay.
Is she looking towards my way currently? Or is she still distracted with the tour?
You can, there's like a space in between. She's like touring, she looks, she's like touring, pointing at the oven.
Is there a possibility that I can take the worm out of the jar and like hold it like a card in my hand? Not like a card, but you know, like, oh, you see it and now you don't kind of thing, you know.
Sleight of hand roll, bud. Sleight of hand roll.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make another one of these too. That's a 13.
Sure, okay, success.
And then, is the kitchen like lit up by lantern or torchlight or something?
Kind of, but like barely. It's real dark in here.
I'm gonna go. Oh my God, Skabatha, my great lady Skabatha.
Yeah.
I never realized how beautiful you look when lit by the lanterns and the torches of your great kitchen.
Well, thank you. You're such a kind man.
And you are such a beautiful, magical lady. And I go to, like, you know, scoop her weird, wiry hair behind her ear. And I let go of the worm right next to her ear.
I feel like it goes into her hair. You push it back and it begins squirming through her hair. And you watch as it's just squirming around in her hair. She like tries to flick it away a couple of times, like as if something's there, but then she just dusts it off and the worm just continues going around in her hair. And she's like, this over here is a pet of mine. She points, there's a green dragon about the size of a large dog that's coiled up near the oven. Apparently just dozing away, and fumes rise from the wormling's nostrils. She's like, yes, she's very nice, very nice. She pulls an old moldy cookbook from the shelf, and she's like, I read these sometimes, fairyman. I could cook for you one day. As your eyes are just watching this worm go all around her hair and all around her ears.
Go in the ear, you stupid worm.
It's like fucking intense. She's like, okay, well, off to the next room. I'll show you my study. We can continue the tour. I mean, you guys look out the window. Roll me perception.
Oh, that's a 5.
Oof.
It was almost.
I got a 24.
Oof.
I got a 6.
Oof. Okay. You see out the window what looks to be like a textile mill. There's 3 large freestanding looms, like you can see through the window and through the window of the room. And inside of the textile mill, through this window, you can see a young goblin and a pair of gnome children. And as you're looking at them, you see Will jump through the door of the textile mill. And he's like... And he just like attacks the goblin. And she's like, okay, into the next room, the study. Here we go. And as she goes to open the door, she like puts her keys into it, unlocks it, and she opens the door. And you see it. The worm goes into her ear slowly. And she's like, what is that? What was that? Did y'all see that? What was that?
Oh, I don't know, Lady Scabaza. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm just blinded by your beauty.
She gets a little dizzy. And you guys remember about the thing on her back. Literally the windy. You can tell she's getting mad. She's getting aggravated because it starts to spin really fast. She's like getting mad at this thing. And she's like, what is this in my head? What is going on?
Are we in the next room yet?
You're like in the doorway.
I want to cast bondage on her. And then could I also cast another one before something else happens?
First you're going to cast bondage. And I believe this is this a wisdom check? What is hold person? It's wisdom, right?
I want the bondage to be aimed specifically at the winding thing.
Oh.
Like if I can get it to stop.
Oh.
And can I also cast hold person to hold like her feet and hands down to like try to weight her down to the floor?
I think in both occasions it's still that wisdom check. So what are your guys' saves?
14.
Let's see. Perhaps these gains 1d6 plus 1, 7 charges, spells holding 1. DC 17.
Jesus.
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
Yeah. Following DC 17, hold monster, hold person. Okay. Yeah.
Her wisdom is +3. Here we go. Chat. Jesus, it's only 5. You get the first one off. Now for the 14 on yours, Hops. That's a 16 altogether. So unless chat wants to help, the first hold person goes off and she's like stuck in place and the winding stops. And she's like,
is she stopped?
Yeah.
Sir _ Pubit used to reroll help.
Help! Thanks, Pubert.
Help! Yeah!
That's a 6. So she's double hold person right now. She's standing in the doorway of the kitchen. Chained to the walls. She's got hold person going off on her. I need to read a little bit more about hold person. But what do you do in this moment?
Can I look towards Hops and just be like, we have to push her into the room and like And I look at Violet too, and I'm like, you know, she helps. I want all three of us to like pile into this room together.
For the duration, you guys have 1 minute, and at the end of each of its turns, it makes another Wisdom saving throw to get out of it. So at the end of each of its turns, it gets to make 2 of them to try to get out of these. And you guys have 1 minute. So if you want to push her in, you can roll me a strength.
All of us together, combined?
Sure. Violet, do you rip out of your bondage?
You can, if you want.
All right. I'm spitting out the campestry first.
I got a 16.
I got a 13.
Jesus. Okay.
I got a 19.
Jesus. Yeah, you guys push her, and as you push her, the flying, rocking horsey chair comes out from underneath her, and all 3 of you push her down into
Gift
the
a
stone.
potion.
Certifiable_nerd just redeemed custom potion. Sovereign glue to Riener.
Sovereign glue? Sovereign glue? Sovereign glue? You have more explanation, certifiable? Hit us with it.
It's like
Is it a real item?
Holy.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it counts as a potion. We'll fucking take it. It's a liquid. As you guys push into this room, I want to describe it a little bit. There's a staircase that runs along the wall of this circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves of ancient tomes, and built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame, and flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of human skulls that are resting on an open roll-top desk.
It's a real item.
Viscous, milky white substance that can form a permanent adhesive bond between any 2 objects. It must be stored in a jar or flask that has been coated inside with oil of slipperiness. When found, a container contains 1d6 plus 1 ounces. 1 ounce of the glue can cover up to 1 square foot of surface. The glue takes 1 minute to set. Once it has done so, the bond it creates can be broken only by the application of a universal solvent or oil of etherealness with a wish spell.
Or a wish spell. Nice.
Yes.
I found the item in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
You
Badass.
stick that in your
Okay, so
stick
it takes 1 minute for this glue to set. You guys have hold person for 1 minute. Just keep that in mind before you tell me what you do next.
Okay, well, I'm going to pour like 2 ounces of glue onto like the part where the key connects to her back.
First, how about roll me 1d6 so we know how many ounces you have.
Oh, okay.
It's 1d6 plus 1.
Sorry, I'm just too excited about this. It works out perfectly.
Hey, no
I
worries.
got to super glue a hag to something.
I have 5
6
ounces.
ounces. 1d6 plus 1. 6.
Oh, 6 ounces.
Yeah. What's up, Age? Thanks for joining us. What do you do?
I pour approximately 2 ounces of this glue around where her key connects to her back. So it will hold the key in place.
No shit. Okay.
Don't we just want to rip the key out?
I don't think it comes out.
Yeah, it doesn't come out.
All right.
I
mean,
mean,
it-
But
If
like
you
a
don't think
toy,
you're
if the
strong
key
enough.
doesn't move, then the toy doesn't move.
Okay.
Fire.
He's gonna pour 2 ounces. I'm gonna give both of you guys 1 action, and then she's gonna roll wisdom again. So, Violet, what do you do?
I'm still small, ain't I?
Yes, but it's concentration, so he could have released it when.
Oh, I
defense happened.
release it.
So I'm
You
sure
are
he did.
big
All right.
lady now.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. All right. Well, while they're doing that, I'm actually going to turn towards the child that's chained to the floor, and I'm actually going to try to take my sword of vengeance to see if I can like smite the chains.
Family.
It's my turn.
Thanks for the 10 bits. Story dad. Okay, you want to smite the family? Wait. Say that again.
I want to
Like the
smite the
family?
chains. I'm aiming for the chains that are attached to the child on the floor. I'm aiming for the chains.
You're like, fuck a lockpick. I'm just gonna fucking destroy these things. Roll to hit for me. And just don't get a 1.
All right. Just don't get a 1. All right.
Yeah.
Just don't.
It's a 3.
I didn't get
So-
a 1.
She's got like, she's standing there and you like yelling at her, you're like, put your foot on the table. She puts her foot up on the table, the shackles, the chain is there, and you just start swinging with your sword, just like destroying these potatoes that she was peeling on the table, just like making mashed potatoes with the table and your swords, making a potato salad. It is Easter after all. Then eventually you hit the chain. Ping! And it echoes and she's free.
Are you Mishka?
Yes, I'm
There-
Mishka.
That apple-headed feller, he wanted to make sure you go free, so why don't you skedaddling out of here?
He's so sweet. He makes the best candy. Okay. Bye-bye. And she turns to
Bye.
leave. Hops, what do you do?
Yeah, I can't really do anything else because I gotta hold concentration.
There's a rocking horse. Oh, that's true.
Mm.
There, you have to hold concentration. Never mind.
Yeah, but you can do other spells while you're concentrating. Just as long as you don't cast a spell that requires concentration.
Ah,
Because one concentration spell will break another one, right?
I believe so.
Mishka, my little boobly. Fucking age.
I think I'll just kind of like step back a little bit, but still just try to like really double down on the concentration of hold person.
Okay. All right. We could say you hold an action as well. So if you think of something, let me know. You hold your action. All right?
Yeah.
Now, she's going to roll wisdom twice. She's got to beat a 17 first. She has a +3. Let's roll it. Nope, that was a 9, so Reiner's hold person continues. She has to beat a 14, which is Hops. She has a +3 still. That's a 20, so she breaks free from your hold
Get the
person.
potion.
SBOO Kai Sprinkles just redeemed custom potion. For Riener, let there be cake. Potion gives user an abnormally large butt. User can clap those cheeks as an attack, or can use it to charm.
Right.
Sprinkles, you're just
I
a
love
gem
it.
amongst people. I
Sprinkles.
love it so much.
Clap those cheeks as an attack, Connor. Let there be.
I'm trying to be stealthy, but the clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the scarecrows.
That's it. Okay. She breaks hold person of yours, Hops, but she still has Reiner. So now we're back to Reiner. What do you do?
I am going to cast.
Is Riz legal as a combat action?
I'm going to
Hell
cast.
yeah, it is, dude.
Fairy fire. On. Wait. God
Fairy
damn
Fire
it,
just
this is
gives
a
everyone advantage. Yeah, it's not like a real attack.
invisible.
It'll also break your concentration.
I don't have. I was reading the wand. The wand doesn't say I have to do concentration to keep it.
Oh, you do. It allows you to cast Hold Person, which requires concentration. Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. Shit. Then in that case, hold on.
No worries. Take your time. This is super intense. While you're thinking. Cheers, everybody in chat. How we doing? Rizzo the Rat. That's right. How are you, H? How's it going? How are things?
In that case, I guess I'm going to cast Vicious
hi.
Mockery. She's
Cheers,
down.
Do you have the Vicious Mockery song from the reel that maybe we or maybe not we have recorded? Cheers, Poobird! My God.
No, I don't remember it, but the way I'm imagining this
Do you want me
is
to just
like,
play it? I could just play it.
she's like face down on the floor and she has like this bondage on her, and I'm just going.
That spells free. Sorry.
I'm going like right into her ear and singing this while she's on the floor.
Okay.
Shit. You know, I don't even remember how I did that song.
Time for damage.
F-R-E-E, that spells free. Kicks in the ass from yours truly. Gonna drag my balls across your face. Gonna take your mom to a really nice place, yeah.
Something, and it's really rad. And when you're mad,
You're a long-titted, no-nipple looking...
Your new stepdad.
Your new stepdad. Yes, but I'm doing this vicious mockery while she's tied up and face down on the floor and can't move.
Nice. Teabagging her face. All right, roll me some damage. Let's do it. Oh, wait, she has to make a wisdom check, right?
Yes,
for the
15. She has to beat a 15.
Only a 6, so she fails.
Ha-ha.
Roll me some damage.
Take 2d4 psychic damage for a total of 6. Oh, plus 1 with my loot. So that's going to be 7.
Violet.
I'm gonna go over to the horsey.
Part of the couch, a part of the crew.
Gangrey's subscribed to remember the watermelon.
Dude, there was some shit. You need to check Love, Death, and Dice in the Grouch Couch Discord. We were giving you ideas and content. Proteus was. They knew what they were doing. I may or may
not have ended up gagged in bondage.
Yeah, for like an hour this episode.
Mushroom in my mouth. I spent a long time with a mushroom in my mouth and bound up. It was...
Cheers, Slabby Balls. If you guys like not safe for work art, Gangrey's is where it's at. He makes the best not safe for work art. So follow him. Cheers, buddy. Okay. What do you do, Violet?
I want to go over to the horsey. And I want to use divine sense on him.
Nice.
Hold on. Divine. Where'd it go?
Nice.
I had it. I had it up and everything. Your oath allows you to channel divine energy to fuel magic effects. When you use divine sense. There it is. There's too many channeling and divining and senses. Too many of them. As an action, you can take. There's too many of them. You can essentially I can detect whether or not it's been like affected by a spell and if it's good or evil, or if as an action you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn. You can sense anything affected by a hollow spell and known location of a celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that may or not be behind total cover. That is not behind total cover, and
So divine sense, we'll kind of homebrew this a little bit here, but as you,
because if it's a unicorn, it's technically like a celestial being, right?
Exactly. As you get close to this rocking chair, this is what it looks like, by the way, right there. You get real close to it, and you see it's got like this crude smiley face like painted on it. It's all chipped. It's not been well taken care of, and as you do your divine sense on it, it glows a little bit, like in this beautiful, fiery rainbow glow. And you get close to its face, and you can see a tear coming down from its wooden eye.
I don't know how to free you yet, but your wife sent us. We're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna save you. And I think that's the only thing I can do.
You can't tell if it's the wind, but it's like the rocking chair rocks forward a little bit.
All right, and I think that's the only thing I can do because it's not a bonus action. It's just a regular action, I think.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's Butt Stallion. Sorry.
Butt Stallion.
Butt Stallion. Yes, that's the end of your turn. Okay. Lastly, Hops.
It's a bit of a homebrew situation, but can I, prepare an action for reaction if something happens?
Sure.
Say if she breaks the hold spell from Reiner, then I can activate reaction to cast hold spell or hold person on her again.
Again. Sure, man. Sure. Hell yeah.
Mom.
Hell yeah. That's it.
My mom's
so just standing there,
holding up my
paws, and they're both radiating light light magic.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're
There's
not.
a swirl of darkness in them.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I got it. Let me
There
do
you
it.
go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. You're swirling this darkness and standing there in the doorway like. By this time, Mishka has completely fucked off, but there is this dragon behind you guys that has seen the action. It's like a dragon wormling that was hanging out by the stove and kind of stood up. And Violet and Hop, standing back in the kitchen a little bit, you see this happen as it stands up and begins to eyeball you guys. Before she makes her wisdom checks, you three look out the window once more to see Will climbing down from the tower. And there's kids climbing down with him. All the scarecrows in the field, you can see, it looks like they've been taken out. And all the kids gather up and start running the fuck out of here. And Will looks over at the windows. He doesn't know where you are, but he's like, let's go! Let's get out of here! Let's go! Now she's gonna make her wisdom checks. First one, she's gonna +3. Another world cheered with 10! Thanks, bud. Cheers. Oh. It's a natural one. So she fails. So it brings it back to Reiner's turn. Reiner?
Can we tell whether or not she's being affected more by the worm?
Gift a potion.
SBOO Kai Sprinkles just redeemed custom potion. It's not a phase. Turns user into a mega goth so shrouded in darkness they can't be seen. For Dr. Hops.
Yeah.
It's topical. Love it.
Not a phase, Mom.
Now you've got a stink ball and not a phase.
Mom.
Yeah. You look at her. Roll me an Arcana check.
That's a 4.
Oof.
I
not
can't tell
good.
shit.
No. Unless chat wants to help you. There hasn't been a lot of rerolls tonight. That was only a 4. Soon as these assholes want to give you a shout, huh? So basically, Shadow of Moil in potion form. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Exciting. And
DM
Charles.
Steve _Forge of Law used reroll. Come on, Violet.
Come on, Violet. You got this. You got this.
It's a natural one.
Oh my god.
She actually looks like she's getting better. Reiner, what do you do?
Advantage or disadvantage?
Oh, shit.
DM Steve _Forge of Law just redeemed advantage. Do it.
So I just roll it one more time or twice?
One more time. Take the higher roll.
A 17.
Nice. So you look in her eyes and you can see her face was all cracked before, but her eyes were bright. But now as you look at her, it looks like her eyes are getting like that hazy white in front of them. And you look her over in total and you can see her gears not moving in her back, which helped control her emotions, so she's stuck in this temporal state of neutral. And her eyes are glazed over, and she's just got leather bondage as she's just strapped to the floor. And she looks sad. She looks like she's dying.
Cool. In this case, I would first like to tell everybody, hey, we need to use her as a shield to fend off this dragon. I don't think the dragon will attack its owner.
All right. Sounds good.
And then I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. Nice. Go ahead.
Let's use this bitch as a shield to get the hell out of here. Let's use this bitch as a big fat fucking shield to get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, Violet. Sure, go. You have Bardic Inspiration, which means you could add a d6 any roll that you make.
All right. Well, I'm going to lift her up and essentially hold her as a shield. I'm going to hold her.
Nice.
I'm gonna use her as a shield, aiming it at
You
the
roll me a
the
strength
dragon.
check.
All right.
Strength check. She's dying. Cool. Cool. She's dying. Cool.
Cool.
You try to pick her up and you trip over the
want.
magical rocking chair and you face plant into the bookshelf and dozens of books just come tumbling down on you.
Certifiable_nerd used reroll violet.
Damn it. Reroll violet.
Use the damn D6.
Advantage or disadvantage?
DM Steve_Forge of Law just redeemed advantage. Fucking hell,
Roll
violet.
tonight.
She got 2 nat roll and ones in a row. Fucking hell, Violet!
Well, it was a reroll. Advantage,
All right.
disadvantage.
All right, so
Use
there's
the
the
D6.
advantage. And then I'm going to
There's
use
12.
the D6 as well. So I got a 15. And then I'm going to use the D6 as well. What the fuck? All right, so it's a 16. It's a 16.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay,
Who will
16.
help?
You trip and fall into the bookshelf, and all the books fall. You fall and hit the other bookshelf, and all the books fall, and you step forward and you pick her up. And you're like holding her, and she's like in bondage, and she just looks back at you like. And you step over the wooden rocking chair and just stand in the kitchen in front of the dragon. It's his flames just come out of its nostrils.
Now, Mr. Can wormlings talk like regular dragons?
If you can speak Draconic, or you have to make me an animal handling, or you could use her like a puppet and make me a deception.
I mean, nah, I can only speak infernal. I can't speak no dragon.
Okay.
But all right. I'm still gonna. I imagine I'm gonna roll for animal handling then, because I'm gonna talk to the wormling and be like, "Don't you think that you don't deserve to be mistreated the way that this hag has? You could be living a much better life out there in the Feywild. You could be peaceful. You don't have to stay cooped up in this kitchen, none. You could
Okay.
have a life of your own. You could be free.
Roll it.
Get ready for a nat 1. That's right. 14.
Nice. He like looks at you and sees how nice you're being, and you can tell he thinks you're like playing with his owner. He curls back by the stove. But as you're looking at the dragon, you can see he lays down right next to what looks to be a trap door in like a almost like a cell. There seems to be like a 3-foot square padlocked iron gate that covers like a 5-foot deep, 5-foot wide
Plus or minus 1.
hole
Cat
in
Chat's
the
just
ground.
redeemed +1. +1 to Dr. Hop's next roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Dr. Hopson, that was one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's some kind of trap door
hey,
built into the
feelers?
ground.
Feelers, do you see that door there? You see that hatch? You feel like your nimble little fingers between you could get into that?
Oh, my little
Well,
nimble fingers.
Yeah, your little raccoon fingers.
Oh, I can try.
What them little fairy fingers do, though.
Well, I got the dragon kind of like chilling.
Okay, but first it's Hops' turn. Hops, what do you do?
So the dragon's cool, and the hag is like slowly being super glued together.
I made you spend a meanie already.
I mean, shit, y'all even need me?
I mean, you can try getting the hatch, or if you got something that can maybe free the unicorn, that rocking horse is that unicorn we've been looking for.
Yeah. Can I like search around and see if I can find the unicorn horn? There's a lot of weird shit in here.
True. Roll me perception.
Keep an eye out for a scroll.
A scroll?
Yeah, well, I feel like something here might be important to me.
I got a 25.
Nice. Okay, Hops, as you're searching around this room, all the other shit's going on. I'm going to spit a lot of info at you. You ready?
Maybe with it.
There's mashed potatoes on the table where Mishka was just working. All right, Mishka's fucking gone. There's a chain that was attached to the wall. The chain has been broken. There is an oven. The oven is large enough, as you look at it, to cook a whole medium-sized creature. As you gaze inside of the oven, there's an iron gate that has it closed. As you're gazing inside of the oven, a fire elemental reaches out and grabs the bars and starts shaking them as you get your face close to it. There's a fire elemental that is trapped inside of the oven. All right, down below on the ground next to the dragon, there is a trap door. You look through the trap door to see a cell. There are humans trapped down there, a bunch of people that are trapped down in this kitchen area. There is a cauldron that is nearly full of hot melted candy that is bubbling gently on top of the stove. There are dozens and dozens of cookbooks all scattered about. Also, while searching around in this room, you're like going through the drawers and throwing shit out. You find 6 brass egg cups embossed with the faces of crying children that are each worth 5 gold each. An ornate 8-minute hourglass is worth 75 gold pieces each, and a moldy wooden coffer labeled mushrooms, but it says that in Elvish, so you don't know that. That contains 2 butterfly saddles and a hummingbrella, which are types of mushrooms. In addition, with this high-ass roll, you find a shield that is golden embossed. It says Elkhorn on the back of it, like it was signed by somebody, and a +1 longsword.
None of these are a unicorn or a scroll.
Nope.
Damn.
It's because you got that +1 from Cat Chat. I'll tell you what's up. Now, with all this information, what do you do?
Yeah. I need to go over to Violet and be like, yo, Violet, there's a fire elemental in the oven. I'm like, cool, thing can do stuff like that, right?
Yeah, hold on.
Southpaw Funk just redeemed Chaos card.
It's in my
Riener.
pocket if you want to grab it. You can take it. You can take it if you want that ring.
And you can attune to that.
But you know, maybe
elemental ring.
But you know, a lot of things here are kept trapped and like, you know, are kept against their will. So maybe see if it's like friendly or something. But use that as backup for sure.
I know.
Definitely not friendly.
Your card from Southpaw is metagaming. You may ask the DM one question and they will answer honestly. Any one question.
Okay, where is the unicorn horn in the house?
It's not here.
Fuck! Well, I mean, there you go, guys.
I can't kill the hag. I want to pick up the unicorn's, like, toy thing. It's kind of like gesture to Violet, like, I don't know if I can end it. Get out of here.
Just throw that bitch on the ground and run.
No, I kind of want that worm back.
The oven and turn it on.
What we should do is release the fire elemental to do whatever the fuck he wants to Scabasa. I want you to smash her head like Gallagher with a watermelon so I can find that fucking worm, and then we can like cure Billy or William, whatever his fucking name is.
Oh yeah, because they'll just compulsively make him do good. I like that idea. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go over to the stove with Scabatha in hand. You guys keep an eye on that fucking dragon.
I need the worm. Get the worm.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, before she does that, Reiner, roll me an Arcana check to learn more about the worm. I'm gonna say you've been studying it before you did the things. It's only 6. Never mind. You got no fucking idea.
All right. So I'm gonna go over the stove and I'm gonna open it up. Well, before I open it up, do elementals speak?
Frog toys
common?
to used reroll Riener.
Or do they speak? Ooh. I don't know how elementals work. In real life,
Reiner's got a
I'm still new.
Let me check.
It's a 4.
Open it up. It's a 4.
It's not any better.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Certifiable _ nerd just redeemed advantage. Riener.
I love you guys. Teamwork.
Holy shit! If you attune, if Hops attunes to that ring, he can speak Igian, which is what elementals speak.
Hops. Hey, do the thing.
Got a 2 on my Arcana roll.
Jesus, man.
It's just getting worse.
You went from a 6 to a 4 to a 2. Thanks, chat.
Yep.
It just keeps getting worse. But no, Hops, you can. There you go. Yeah, put the ring on.
It technically is Hop's turn as well. Okay. We do a thing around here. It's a homebrew rule that we do. It's called quick attunement, where these guys can attune to items at any time, but it takes a long rest to unattune to any items. But they can still only have 3 at a time. Because all the item givings that you guys give to these guys, we allow auto attunement, so they can still use, or quick attunement, so they can still use those items in that actual episode, right? It's just kind of one of the things that we do. So
now you can see it. You can talk it through it and see if we can reason with it.
Yes, Ring of Elemental Command Fire, if you're looking on D&D Beyond.
Advantage
Ring
or disadvantage?
Of Elemental Beyond
Sir underscore
Fire.
Pubit just redeemed advantage. Hops
Nice.
advantage.
Hops advantage. Isn't it cool how it says who does the things? Like, for us to hear now? Fucking badass.
It does sound.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it to you, Fishy? Because I have it up. Because it's in my
I got
inventory.
it.
All right.
I got it now.
Cool.
All right, I'll take it out of my inventory.
Cool.
Attack rolls. Ring has 5 charges. You can expend 2 charges as Ring to cast Dominate Monster on a fire element. In addition, you have resistance to fire damage and can also speak and understand Enigma. Yeah, you want some fire dog? Which is more like, I imagine, like...
Yeah, it's like grabbing on the bars. It's like fingernails are like wisping out as you get close, but it's trying to squeeze through and it can't. Like it's stuck inside of the oven. And you realize that Skabatha has been using the fire elemental to power her oven. Like it's the actual power source, the fire of the oven. So he's been suffering. And he and he looks at you and he's like, this bitch makes me suffer. Let me free.
Healer! But give us the, like, I don't know if you can control how much of her fucking worm. Can we get a worm out of her head? I don't know if you can do that.
Did you burn everything but her head?
Dominate monster. You can be cool a monster you can see. It has to make a saving throw. If it fails, it's charmed by you for the duration and will listen to you. You have a telepathic link with it as long as you're on the same plane of existence. And you can take total and precise control of the target on your turn. And the target takes only the actions you choose.
We're gonna dominate monster.
All right.
Listen
Wisdom
to me.
It's got a +0 on wisdom. It's got to be to 14, right?
Right.
Oh, that's a 13. All right. You have a telepathic command with this fire elemental. And you see Skabatha throwing it into the oven and slamming the oven shut and just laughing at it and its memories. And it's all it's thinking about. And she's like, you will cook for me forever. And he's like, no. And he's been here for years. And you just feel this fiery rage that it has inside of it for Skabatha.
And then, from the perspective of the fire element, you see with its telepathic connection to Dr. Hops being thrown into a cage, being cackled and laughed at by a shadowy figure, injecting him with magical substances, and then swishes back to the moment of time.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. What do you do?
All right. Listen here, little fire element. We're gonna need you to, light everything but the head on fire. Can you do that?
Yes. Let me free. Let me free.
All right. I wanna,
Can you make sure he doesn't kill like everybody else so we can set free everything else in here? We wanna free him as much as we wanna free everybody else. Can you convey that?
Yeah, sure. Do it! Do it! Burn her!
You flip the switch, you open the oven, and he rushes out. Being that she's under hold person, he has advantage on this. He has a +6 to attack, but the fire is gonna swirl around Scabatha as you're holding her up, like. But I still have to roll to hit to keep it fair, and he's got advantage. He got a +6 to hit. That's a dirty 20, baby.
Yeah.
He's gonna deal 3d12 fire damage. Jesus, that's 22. If the target is a creature or flammable object, it ignites. Until the creature takes an action to douse the fire, the creature is going to take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Being that Hop's turn just ended, it's going to take that 1d10 damage. Because she 10 damage. Okay. She lights on fire. And she like squirms in your arms, Violet. Like, and he's just, and she's trying to break free of hold person. She has to beat a 17. She's got a +3 to wisdom. Here we go. That's a 17. She's on fire. She breaks free of hold person. The fire elemental is just swirling around her, and she's like, no, no. That's the end of her turn, so she's not allowed to move or take an action.
Certifiable_nerd used reroll Scabatha.
Fuck. It's only a 13. She's silent. Burning alive. Reiner.
Good.
I guess I will do like another bardic inspiration.
Right?
Kill that fucking bitch, nobody likes her. Kill that fucking bitch, nobody likes her. Yeah. Kill that bitch, please, right now.
Nice. How many bardic charges do you have left, my friend?
How many bardic inspirations do I have left?
Yes.
2.
Nice. Okay. Violet, with another +6. Bardic, what do you do?
All right, Hops, I'm gonna help speed this along. Since she's kind of frozen there, she's just stuck and he's burning her alive. I'm actually gonna, can you tell him to just make sure he's safe? Like, I don't want to get him, but I'm gonna take, a big old swing with my sword of vengeance, and I just want to behead her.
Sick, dude.
So she can't move. Can I just behead her?
So you drop her to the ground. Since she's under hold person, you get advantage.
All right.
What is it?
If you use your vorpal sword, if you get a nat 20, decapitation.
Yeah, but does that negate the fact that if I use the vorpal sword, I get disadvantage because I'm not using the sword of vengeance?
Oh yeah, that sucks. So it's just a normal roll then.
All right.
You hear the tiny corgi borks? Yep.
Borkin.
Yep.
Hold on.
Dude,
Where's
shove her
this
face
thing
into
at?
the cauldron of bubbling candy. Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
Now that there's no heat source, oh my goodness.
Where's that one? Where's that one thing that Hop said I should use? That's good. Divine Smite. Can I use Divine Smite with it when I swipe at her?
First
all
roll
right,
to hit, and then we'll add your Divine Smite.
All right, chat. You help me out with this beheading now.
It's only a 10, which is on her, plus your strength, right? Vorpal Sword has like a
I was supposed to roll strength. That's
Certifiable_nerd used reroll Violet.
All right. We were looking for that 20 anyway,
strength.
so let's get it.
It's a 22.
Oh my god, that's so close. Fuck. All right, you hit her. Roll me your damage from the Vorpal Sword.
All right. 1 second inventory. Verbal sword. Oh wait, was that? Yeah, I was using the Vorpal sword.
Gangrey's just redeemed +1. Violet.
Technically, it's not a natty 20, but should we take it? Chat, what do you think?
Advantage or disadvantage?
Technically, it's not a natty 20.
Forge of Law just redeemed advantage. Decapitation.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Plus
shit.
or -1.
Sin Imahara just redeemed +1. plus Violet.
Oh, shit. Chat, if y'all want this decapitation to go through, even though it wasn't a natural 20, it was a chat 20, spam the Violet emotes. Let's see it. Let's see it.
And Violet, go ahead and reroll your advantage roll. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. It was a 7, so we're sticking with a 22. And then on top of that, I could also add the D6 roll from right. Yeah. Or is that for like hit rolls, or is that for damage rolls?
Auto crit activate the Vorpal? Sure, yeah. Like the chaos card? Yeah. All right, there's a lot of Violet emotes there in chat from multiple different people. You drop her to the ground. You take a step back. You grip your sword. The Sword of Vengeance says, "Nah, come on, guy. Swing me, though, guy. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Swing me, though, guy." And you ignore it.
You pipe down, you son of a bitch.
And you swing your Vorpal sword at the ground, chopping at her neck. Her head rolls on the ground as you chop it off. And then out of her neck cavity, the worm squirms right at Reiner's feet. His blood drips out. And Hops, you feel a moment of release as you're mentally connected with the fire elemental. And it's such an intense feeling of release that your fur turns completely black for a second through darkness.
Can I take this second to scoop up the worm in the jar again?
Yeah, you scoop up the worm, roll me sleight of hand. But the fire elemental.
It's a dirty 20.
Sick, you scoop it up. The fire elemental flies over to you, Hops. And it flies so fast, it flies through one of your ears, leaving a hole. Just work with me on this because you're going to appreciate it, but you're going to take 1d6 damage from that. It's 4 damage, but then it flies back around and swirls in your ear like an earring.
Yeah!
Bunny with a gauge.
She's dead. Initiative is over. You guys stand in the kitchen.
All right, I'm just gonna go around freeing people now. I'm unlocking every trap door I can find. I'm freeing people. I'm unlocking cages. I'm just rifling through books and
There's
seeing
a
anything
trapdoor
I
in the
can
ground.
find.
It takes you a little while, but you force open the trapdoor on the floor of the kitchen. You look down in there, and there's about 5 humans that hop out of it. They each start speaking to you. One of them's name is Strongheart. The other one is Mercion. The other one's Molliver. And the other one's Ringelrun. And the last one is Elkhorn. He looks at Hops holding his shield and he says, "That's my shield. In return for your saving service, you may keep it. We are with the League of Malevolence.
I really
a coalition.
Don't want it. You can have it.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll take it back. We are with the League
of
Malevolence. And we follow Kellic the Sorcerer, Warduke the Swordsman, Cilia the Warlock, and the Priest, Orcus, named Zargash and Zarok's Assassin. Valor calls, and it caught us up with the League of Malevolence in the Palace of Heart's Desire, home to the Archfey Zablina. We fight and fought a mighty battle, during which I believe we were knocked out. We woke up here in Lumlarch, in this cage. Say again?
You fought for or against Zablina?
I don't know if I want to say. Who do you fight for, Tiefling? And he puts his shield on the ground. Children.
Oh,
good.
Fuck, I should have given that back to him.
Me, Elkhorn, will never fight or harm children. Granny Nightshade. Seems she lost interest in me, and was not concerned if I were to starve to death. So, on this day we leave, and the League of Malevolence has your gratitude.
Can I use this time to use my Wand of Secrets and expend a charge to see if there's any hidden passageways or doors?
Ooh, yes,
And the rest of the in the rest of the tree, because we're not in initiative anymore.
Also, I forgot. Elkhorn says, if you need assistance in your battle, you can see he's wearing armor, and his shield and sword are stuffed in the kitchen cupboard, which you gave back to him. He is a dwarf, and he is also, as he explains to you, determined to free the children of Loomlurch. But as he looks out the windows and sees them all already freed, he ensures that he will help their safekeeping at any risk of his own.
There's a tree inn where they all congregate. If you could actually keep an eye on them, I plan on going back there myself here in a bit. But if you would go to the tree inn that keeps them safe and ensure their safety from this point forward.
Yes, my lady.
Thank
you. Have an aura about you. Were you named Queen of the Witchlight Carnival?
I was.
My lady. And he bows to you. And then he's like, men! And they all follow. Hup, 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 and they head out.
Who knew that'd be important?
I want to find one of the old dusty tubes.
Okay,
I'm like, that just has been in common. And I want to show it to Violet and be like, can you read it now?
But first, that's very good, Hops. That's very good. I'm going to give you a couch coin for remembering that. We're almost there. Reiner, as your wand stands up, bing, on your crotch, you go back into the study and you look at the mirror. And you see the mirror, as your wand touches it, has an aura of conjuration magic all around this freestanding mirror. And you can see that it acts like a portal. And when you tap the surface of the reflective surface, it kind of wobbles like water.
Can I peek my head in?
Yes.
I'll hold your waistband. I'll hold you by the waist if you don't want to fall in.
Okay, just don't rip off my pants. I hate losing.
Poke your head into the room and you see a musty room that looks like some kind of an attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, etc. And there are also dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, and other kinds of things that one hag might find valuable. But among the heaps of junk are a few other oddities that you can't really make out, being that you only poked your head in.
I'm going to bring my head back out and say, I think it's safe in here.
All right.
So I go fully inside.
Okay.
I'll follow.
As you step inside this attic-looking room, on the ground, first off, you see a pair of velvet slippers that are golden inlaid. They look very nice. You gather they're probably worth 15 gold pieces. You walk over to a dresser, and you see there's a false eye that's made out of solid gold that has an eye on it. Could be magical, but also, you know it's worth 25 gold pieces. There's a cracked hand mirror with a gaudy, bejeweled handle and frame. It's worth about 65 gold pieces. In the back of the room, there's a bookshelf with dozens and dozens of old, dusty tomes, most of them inlaid with gold. They all look to be categorized by number, name, and color. But sitting on a small pedestal is a little scroll.
I think that's the thing that we were looking for, right?
I'm gonna walk up to the scroll and pick it up.
Nice. You walk over to the scroll. You pick it up. And you unfurl it. And it's literally a picture of you, but as a child. And you're staring right at it, and the picture in the scroll begins to animate and move. And it turns and looks at you. There's no sound, but it waves.
Good feelers? Do you see this?
What do I see? Is it different for me?
Nope, it's the same.
Okay.
Yes,
I see it.
That's me.
That's weird.
Yeah. Can I like touch like the scroll, like where I'm at, like meet hands?
You
like touch?
you notice
Part
as
of
you
the
start.
couch, a part of the crew.
Toes _un_del_arm subscribed.
Tussin! Yeah, buddy. Thanks, dude. I'm finished my beer for you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Hey. Hell yeah. What is that? 47 months. Jesus fuck, Tussin! Love you, buddy. Thank you. You notice, as you're waving your hand, you notice for a second that it's almost mocking you. And as you go down to touch it with your finger, young you also goes down to touch it with your finger. You look up. Before you look at your two friends, they're standing next to you, encouraging you. You're looking up at all the books and things around you, and you look back down, and it's still just holding its finger out, waiting.
Touch the butt.
I'm gonna touch it.
All right. You touch it. And as you do, the color soaks out of the scroll into your finger. And it's just her in black and white. And then the black and white rushes up your finger. And you see coming up your finger, your red gets redder and redder and redder. And then black and white. And then it goes, you turn your arm around and it's going up your blood veins. And you're following it all the way up your blood veins. And then it goes into your mind. And you have this sudden realization and feeling of being whole again. Like everything you've been missing this whole time, you're completely whole. Your childhood self is now yourself. You realize that the younger tiefling was indeed your younger sister. The memories come back to you. The memories of your father literally beating you and pushing you off to the side. Your father was not dumb. Your father was smart. Your father was one of the smartest tieflings of all the people in all of the land. And it comes back into your mind and you realize how smart you are. And this hag stole all of that smartness from you. You look up at the shelf and pull a book down and immediately start reading it. And all of it makes sense to you. And then you realize you've read this book before. You've read dozens of these books before. These are your books.
Is this my house?
No. But along with your intelligence, in the Feywild, she took your memories of the books that you had read and stored them in physical form in her attic.
Ah. Well, fellas, I do believe this is a new dawning for me. This is... I can read. I can write. And I have plenty of work that still needs to be done. 'Cause Daddy didn't raise no fool and he will get what's due to him.
Okay, cool. Am I going to be able to find a mic?
Fuck! Okay, cool.
I mean, do you really expect them to care? They're used to dumb Violet. They're not used to this.
I don't like the way she talks.
No, this is too sexual for me.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
what? No! I feel like now she's talking down to me. Even more than before, but still.
Hopstone, I would never talk down to you. You're my sweet little pudding paws. You'll always be that.
Sounding like...
Sure, whatever you say.
Kind of be like,
I'll still give you rides and take care of you and protect you as I always have.
oh,
I care
Mr.
about you both.
Beauregard, I do declare.
Reiner, listen. You'll find your lady soon enough.
That's what I'm
Totally
wondering.
fine.
Where is mine, like, whole existence for living?
I think we'll find her
Not
soon
here.
enough.
God damn it!
But you do have your loot that you can always use to communicate with her at any point that you want to.
I know
That is
I'm being
true.
funny right now, but I want everybody to know that, like, my character is, like, super sad that Selena's not here. Like, he is down in the fucking dumps because he thought that she might be here.
No.
That's fair.
Okay,
Now,
cool. I guess we
You guys
can
clean
go
out
now.
this room of anything of significance. You read some books, Violet. Happy that you can read again.
Read some
Memories
books.
come back to you of your father. And you guys leave the Hag's Lair, letting more and more children out as you go. And by the time you guys leave this place, it's desolate. The scarecrows on the 10 shoulders have all been murdered. The goblins left. The kids have all been released. You guys go back to your chariot and head back to the tiny tree to figure out a way to move on to yawn the next part of the Feywild. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end it for the night. Any final words?
How industrious.
Okay.
I can't wait to, like, give Bill, like, a wet willy with a worm on the end of my finger. Like, wet willy.
Oh, what? Fucking love this command. Whose wood am I making out with? Yeah, a lot of this is it's out of context. Anywho, we're gonna take a couple minute break. We're gonna come back out of costume to do a short rest and talk about what the fuck happened tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. We're almost to 1,000. We're working hard on getting there. Anyone here who is here with the live, if you haven't already subscribed to us on YouTube, please do so, because we actually have been recording a lot of skits and other kinds of fun little reels and stuff that you guys will only be able to view over there. So I suggest you get over there and follow and subscribe so you don't fucking miss it. And if you're listening on Spotify, of course, support the show by rating the show. Now, we will be right back in a couple of minutes for a short rest where we're going to talk about the show and talk about everything that fucking just happened. While we're on our last break here, make sure you get over there and follow Children of Proteus. And if you're on YouTube, you can check out their link in our About section there. In the description of the show, in the video. Right. We'll be right back. And if you want to check out the short rest for yourself, if you're watching on YouTube, you got to come to live, baby. We'll be right back, everyone, here. Hi, Future Me on YouTube. Hi, Steve. If you have any questions for what the fuck happened tonight or anything else that you just kind of want to say or want us to know, save it, because we'll be right back in a few minutes to talk about it. Let's go.
Is this voice too sexy?
Yay! Nope. Yeah, cheers, heroes!
Part of the couch, part of the crew.
Resubs, the double
Resub, double M, Contra Dave, Viva Dev, Megan Nicole, Tiffany Fiddly, Old Lily, Isn't Moogle, Substance Use, Dragon Slay, True Dev, Sailor Dev, Bomber Mayor,
Slug, Lotus, Webjack, Wagon, Johnson,
Cowboy, Goober, Net Protector, Summer Sky, Nibby's Viva, Stringent Rockstar, Jaeger, Cheers to Contra Dave, DMC, it's just Captain, Slayer, Double Ammo, and another tip-top raid from George of Lord.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
That is right, baby! Come and check us out next Sunday for Love, Death, and Dice! Will there be too much sexual tension for anybody to get anything done with Violet's new voice? Is the darkness inside Dr. Hops gonna slowly overcome him and him become the big bad evil guy? And will Reiner finally put on pants? Find out next Sunday on Love, Death, and Dice!